this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and I am responding to At Home with NIKKI's video tag. And the first question to answer is, I describe my home as being traditional / Americana. I chose traditional because I have a lot of heavy wood furnishings, a lot of natural colors throughout, neutral colors I guess you could say, throughout my home. Americana describes my kitchen because I have the red, white, and blue theme along with the covered wagon painting, the paint color on the walls, as well as a lot of red, white, and blue or American flag primitive type arts and crafts that hang in my kitchen. So traditional / Americana. I like the most about my home that I like my fireplace. When we went house hunting, I said I wanted a bay window and I want a fireplace. So I would have to say that I do like the fireplace, especially around the holidays, because I can hang the stockings above and it looks so pretty, and I just like the way it makes the room feel. It's also the focal point for my living room. The least thing that I like about my house is the eating area. This house does not come equipped with a dining room, and so the kitchen area and all of us sitting around the table has become extremely cramped. I wish I had the money to hire some big designer to come in here and give me some options on how and where maybe I could make more space to accommodate a very nice, elegant eating area. But as of right now, that would have to be my most liked thing about my house. But my most loved thing is the fireplace. My most proudest DIY project that I had made in 2013 would have to be this thing for my vanity area. All it is a picture frame in which I got from the Dollar Tree. I painted the entire thing silver, and I filled the inside with this really pretty, sparkly, it's like more like a cardstock type paper. And then I found these little I guess little square pieces of wood, and I used the Easy 6000 glue to glue those on there. I painted them along with the picture frame, and I just sit it on my vanity, and I can put my wedding rings and my watch on at the end of the day, and it's just a little pretty little accent that I have that I actually put on top of my chest of drawers, but eventually I would like to have a vanity. So that's my proudest DIY project. My favorite piece of furniture is this glass carryo. My husband actually went and purchased this for me for Christmas one year, and it actually houses all the porcelain dolls that I have collected since I was 13 years old. I have not collected any in the recent years, you know, since my kids have gotten older and I've gotten older, but I have dolls in here that I have had since I was 13 years old. So every Christmas my mother would buy me a new doll, and I wanted a special place to display all of it. And I have to tell you, I really need to get in there and pull those dolls out and kind of rearrange them a little bit better. But I absolutely love my glass carryo. So this is my favorite piece of furniture. My favorite designer is Sarah Richardson, and the name of her TV show is Sarah's House, and I enjoy watching her. I like to look her up on YouTube. I like to see the things that she designs. So Sarah Richardson is my favorite designer. My favorite, if you would walk into my house, my favorite most used things to make the house smell good are the Better Homes and Gardens little scented wax squares. And of course, you've seen my melter in several of my tutorials and my video vlogs, and this is just one that I happen to get on clearance whenever Christmas comes and it's gone. they put these on sale for like 25 cents a pack, and every year I stock up on them, and I'm still using some from where I got last year. I would have to say that the Better Homes and Gardens scented wax today, it would be the Fresh Fir, so I guess it's supposed to smell a little bit like pine, but I think my favorite is the spice cake. So the ginger spice cake, that is my favorite. So usually that is what my house smells like when someone comes over. Okay, so my best space, kept space in my house would have to be my kitchen. And I feel that it stays the best kept because of the fact that it's the most used. So therefore it's the most cleaned. And you know, you can't use a kitchen that you don't clean up and keep tidy. You just can't. So the best kept space I would have to say is my kitchen. Now the worst kept space I would have to say is probably my bedroom, because that is sort of, I don't know why, with this house being so small the way it is, it seems like it is the room that catches all. It catches everything. And no matter how much I organize, I have to get in there at least once a week and really give it a good cleaning out, because it seems like it is definitely the catch-all room of the house. So I would have to say the worst kept room in the house is my bedroom, and the best kept is my kitchen. Some people might not consider a picture to be a home accessory, but this one is very dear to my heart. I got it for Christmas, and it is a watercolor that has been painted by my mother because she found out that I had a huge owl love this year. So she made me this picture, and I'm going to be hanging this up in my master bedroom area. My husband hasn't got to that yet. I got him a honey-do list, but he hasn't got to it yet. But this is my favorite home accessory as of right now. I absolutely love this picture, and I cannot wait to get it hung. Okay, so I'm asked which kind of flooring that I prefer, and I would have to say none of the above. My husband and I had hardwood flooring, and then our children were young, and we have a pool in the backyard, and they would have to come into the house to go to the bathroom, and they would trip water from the back door to the bathroom. And with hardwood flooring, it started to warp at the back door, and so we went searching for the perfect type of flooring, and it just so happened to be a time that we went on vacation as well, and a friend of mine had a pool, and her husband bought a flooring that at first I thought was wood, but it was actually a vinyl flooring. So we decided to buy the same exact flooring that they have, and it comes in strips, and it looks like wood because of the way that you put it down. And so we put in the vinyl flooring from my back door all the way through the house. So I have it in the kitchen, the living room, and the hallway. And I would have to say, by far, it is the best flooring that I have ever had. It's easy to clean, it's waterproof, it's wonderful if you have kids. If you don't have kids, you don't necessarily have those worries, but absolutely love vinyl flooring. This is my favorite cleaning product, and I noticed that at home with NIKKI, that NIKKI had a pledge type of cleaner as well, and I think hers was the Pledge Orange Oil Cleaner, which I do have. But I mentioned that vinyl floorings are my absolute favorite. The one thing that we do have an issue with vinyl is keeping that shine on them. And so once a month I go through and I give it my floors a super duper clean with like vinegar and baking soda. I have a video that actually shows my favorite floor cleaner. And once a month after I clean my floors with that solution, I simply, you just pull this little spout and you just spray it onto the floor and you use your mop over it, which is so simple. I use a dry mop, not one that's wet. Sometimes I moistened it just a little bit with a little bit of water, but this will leave your floors extremely shiny and they look extremely clean. And I especially like to do this when I'm planning a party or planning a lot of guests to come over to the house. This would happen to be my most loved favorite cleaning product.